It's part of the process. Okay, so we had a chicken die, and instead of just throwing the body in the trash, we are going to bury the carcass. That's what we do. We've had a couple other chickens die for various reasons, so we're going to bury the bodies so that the ground can get the nutrients. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of tree this is, but I'm like, we'll just bury it under this tree so it can give whatever this is some nutrients. So that's the carcass, you know. Nights out for her. And sometimes chickens just die and you don't know the reason. All you can do is make sure the rest of the flock is, taken care of. They free range, so whatever. And then we offer other kind of things like electrolyte water with apple cider vinegar sometimes, and then oyster shells. So all you can do is just make sure they got what they need, and if they perish for one reason or another, you just make sure everybody else is good, and you got to move on. And honestly, that's another reason why I stopped naming them, because you get attached, and so it makes it harder when something happens to them and they die. So I will name the roosters because those are the protectors. You want to identify them, and typically, depending on your flock, you don't have a whole lot of roosters. And there should be like only one rooster to every 10 to 15 hens. So that just goes to show you that you don't have a lot of roosters, because they're males and of course territorial. So, but yeah, I don't name them anymore because I've learned my lesson. So yeah, he's just huh.
I think the healthiest one in our coop is probably the Goldie.
Goldie.
Yeah,
She done been through it though.
yeah, she be cool. She be chilling.
He's talking about one of our roosters. I forgot what breed she is, but she's like a black and gold color. We call her Goldie, and she's a part of the flock that had names. But she's been through a lot, meaning she's my rooster who had a prolapse vent 2 times, and by the grace of the Most High, we was able to treat her and she recovered. That's the other thing about homesteading, is like you become everything. You learn so much. You become a vet. You become a husband. You do husbandry. You become a science expert on your soil. I mean, the amount of skills you gain is crazy. Yeah.
You got the hole ready?
Okay. So, son, is there a particular way you gonna put her in there, or you just put her in there?
You really want to lay her on her side so she can be kind of flat down. So you can put the dirt and geese again on top of her.
Is your hole deep enough?
For the most part, you don't want to make it too deep.
Okay.
Because this chicken ain't really that huge, and she gonna really fit in there, and the dirt really gonna cover her up in the first place. So. How you doing? Cover it back up. There.
And y'all tell me if y'all know what type of tree this is. I typically like to put them where I'm going to plant and garden at, but as I've explained many times, we ain't gotten to the garden yet, and it needs a ton of work, and we just don't know what's all up in there, and it's the jungle up in there. So.
And she said she wanted the chicken by the root. You want to get close as possible to the roots
without damaging the root.
damaging the roots. So the good thing is, if you are digging your hole and after that you do run into a root, that's honestly a pretty good thing, because that lets you know how you're close enough to bury whatever you're trying to bury. For instance, a chicken. You know, I feel like sometimes if you're kind of don't see any roots, maybe you might want to move the hole a little closer. You know, because like you said, you want it to get nutrients from the chicken. So
As the body breaks down.
so I run into a lot of roots. Make sure you dig around it, because you don't want to cut off its
Life source.
Yeah. You know? So
hopefully ain't nothing coming there and dig it up. But we
they
like
haven't dug up the other one, so it'll be fine.
Okay.
Plus, it's to the point where when you go over there, it looks like nothing was even dug over.
It done grown back.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't know what type of tree this is. I'll have to use the plant app or something. But even if it's not viable for use or anything, it's okay, because we just giving the ground some nutrients. And what he's talking about is we have an area down here that has fruit trees, like these trees right here. And we had some chickens and a rooster die when we first moved in, not from predators, but from heat stroke, because we had them in this shed. And this is when we first moved in, and it was really because we had locked them up when we left and went back into town 2.5 hours away. And that's only because, like, I didn't know the predators or anything, so we had them locked in. I forgot that metal is a heat conductor, and so it was on one of them hot days, and we came back and 5 were dead, and then the rest was struggling. We was able to my son was able to bring one back to life by, excuse our box graveyard. He's slowly working on burning those, but, so we was able to take her, he was able to take her to our well and soak her in water, and that brought her back. So she was the only one who survived. But anyway, we ended up my son and his best friend, buried those chickens and the rooster over in this patch of land all across here, that they buried each one next to a fruit tree for the most part, pretty much. So that, we can give the soil something, So yeah, we are, trying to figure out what we doing here, and just really taking it day by day and trying to just figure things out. Like I said, I haven't really been able to think about the outside yet, and to be honest, it's probably looking like fall will be my first opportunity to even get something started, because we just got so much going on. So much. So get that bucket out of there. Because I'm just thinking about what's in it. And I keep forgetting that I have not yet to do a land tour, and I promise you that is going to be on the way. My goodness, it's wild. It is wild. I'm gonna turn the camera around so that y'all can see the garden area, because baby, it's a lot. Let me turn the camera around. So this is the garden area. And when I say it is so, it's fenced in, but it is so overgrown. I know that I can put the chickens in there and let them go to town. The previous owners did tell me that they had tons of strawberry plants. So, I don't know what's in there, honestly. Look, it is a mess in there, a mess. I don't even know, what is this? Like, it's all kind of, I need to figure out what trees we have here too. Oh, this looks like oh my goodness. This is squash, and I have not even been over here. Oh my goodness, look. This is a squash plant. Oh my goodness, and it looks like it's a volunteer because, oh my goodness. Oh, we getting up in here and look, that's ready. That's totally ready. Hopefully ain't no rot over there. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, I'm about to put some boots on. I did not know this was over here, guys. Oh my goodness. And look, there is a ton of flowers and budding all over the place. Oh my goodness. That goes to show you how chained to my desk and inside I have been since we moved. Look at that. Y'all see that? Boom. That big one right there. There is, oh my goodness, there's something in there too, right there. Oh, we got to get up in here. Oh my goodness. See, I need to go explore. I need to put on some boots and go exploring because, oh my goodness, I did not even know that this was over here. I see all kind of stuff. I did see some type of insect on that white one. Ooh, sorry, y'all. But they in there grubbing whatever is in there. Oh my goodness. So just imagine this whole patch right here is a squash plant. It's a squash patch. Just imagine what's in there. Just imagine. I mean, look, we got stuff even growing under the thing. Like, my God. That just goes to show you. Somebody once said, stuff really want to grow. Like, the Lord, in his infinite wisdom and glory, like, it's perfect in all things. So stuff really don't even need a reason to grow. It wants to grow, we just got to be stewards of it. I wonder what is up in there. Now I'm looking. I'm gonna flip the camera so y'all can see, and somebody tell me if they can identify anything just off looking. And some of this stuff has definitely gone to seed, for sure, because it did not look like this when we moved in. And mind you, we've been here 2 months, and we have gotten a ton. When I say a ton of rain, we have gotten a ton of rain. So, what is that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, we just need to put on some boots and get on up in here. Like, seriously. Oh my goodness. It's some beautiful flowers growing in there. That's the back porch too to the house. Look, it's some beautiful. Now I don't profess to know what flowers and stuff are. Look at those. They are beautiful though. But look at this. I know this will probably be a forager's dream. I think I see some rosemary. Yes, I do. Look at that. I think I see some other squash plant. I mean, it's overgrown, but it's just all kind of stuff in here. All kinds of stuff. My goodness. So this is the garden part, like I said. And then this was, I don't know what they use this for. Maybe I don't know. Listen, I'm not even gonna guess because I don't know. But I know this is where their fruit trees were. And so going back to what I said, so the tree that's babied and fenced up here, there, there, there. So we planted the chickens that died next to each tree. Now, it's been about 2 weeks since the property has been mowed. So it is, and we've gotten a ton of rain. It has just been raining like crazy this summer. Seriously. So yeah, it is, man, that squash patch just took me out, cause that is really just showing me that, man, girl, you need to get out and go explore. I literally have just been kind of just working my butt off trying to recoup from the move, honestly. And those who have, told you I'm out of breath, so health journey, we're gonna walk this property. Those of y'all who have like bought a house, bought a property, moved any type of long distance, know closing costs, moving costs, inspection costs. I mean, and I'm not complaining because, thank the Most High that I had it, that I was disciplined to save for it. But that took your girl out. And so since we have been here, I have, I guess, really just tried to focus on like kind of recouping and getting used to the bills living here. Right. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's just a blessing. And y'all hear the sounds of the night or the dust coming in. That's that wild garden right there. That's the back of the house. And like I said, our property is vast. It goes all the way back there. And man, we got plans. I do want to take y'all down to the creek one day. Because my son said, because him and his friends go down there all the time, he said there's like shrimp in the creek, like real shrimp. We don't eat that, but that's crazy because there's a creek that just flows through the entire property. My property and the guy who has, my property, there's 300 additional acres that surrounds my property. And so there's a creek that goes through the whole thing. So yeah, like real shrimp. I was like, what? And I keep trying to tell him to go get a picture. He was like, nah, you need to go down there. And he right. I do. I need to push away from the desk, as I know, or if you don't know, I work from home. So, um, and my job allows, flexible scheduling as far as like I have a schedule, but then I typically can log off when I get off and then log back on at any time throughout the day or in the evening. Like once I get off with y'all, I'm gonna probably go work for an hour or two. Um, but yeah, that just is showing me that I need to go explore. But technically, it's been low key, way too hot too. I ain't gonna lie. Um, Today and yesterday has been whew, it's been cool. It's cooled off. So yeah. I mean, I think tomorrow, if it be the Lord's will, that I do want to go, just explore a little bit because I don't want to go get in that squash plant. Okay. Seriously, I want to go get in that squash plant. Now, if I get out of breath, y'all, don't judge me. We working on getting healthy. About to go see what my son doing. I think he is. Oh yeah, he's tackling the box graveyard. He does a little bit every night. Cause honestly, this pile was way, way bigger. Like where the grass is missing, that's how much. So these are moving boxes. These are furniture boxes because I sold or gave away some furniture when we moved, so I had to replace it. So yeah, so he's gotten it down quite a lot. So and that's the front of the house. So pretty. Look at that sky. Oh my goodness. What a blessing. What a blessing. I'm just gonna pan around. My son's over there burning. And this is just really just the front of the property. But my God, what a blessing. Okay. Let's go talk to him real quick. Like I said, he has been burning little by little. Like he'll come out here, at night when it's cooled off to get some boxes burnt. What you doing, son?
Like you said, getting the stuff done little by little. Everything I can get. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to get that box that's on the left, like probably second biggest one that's right there.
Okay.
Probably get that one. After that, maybe collect loose bagging and put them in trash bags. Probably do that.
Okay.
Like I said, I only do little by little though, because as you can tell, stuff is hot and it gets you sweaty. Next thing you know, your phone will be fogging up, So like I'm telling you. And plus, I don't like smelling like smoke. So
I know, and you.
I'll be kind of trying to avoid the smoke distance. I mean the smoke fog coming a certain way. I'm trying to dodge it. So.
Yeah, and you just took a shower, and that's why I was saying you're gonna have to take another shower because now you're about to smell like smoke. Yeah, but listen to the sounds of the night. I love it. Man, that right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but who wants to be sweaty? I mean, who wants to go to sleep sweaty and wet? But man, oh my goodness. Man, that just makes you so grateful. Wow. Okay, well, that'll do it for me. Like I said, I am about to um go in and um I don't even know what time it is. It's like 8 something, I think. Um yeah, I'm about to go in and it's dark in here just because that electric bill, right? um yeah, I'm about to go in and enjoy the rest of my night. Till the next time. Bye.